Summer's in full swing, everybody's on holiday, and it's affogato season. So what better thing is there to do than to eat and talk about affogatos? We're going to look at where it came from, the different variations of affogato there are, and how to prepare it. The name of this dessert, affogato, in Italian literally means drowned in coffee. And the origin of the affogato is a little bit of a mystery. We don't really know how it came to be, but food historians agree that it's likely the product of just human habit. It's estimated to have emerged around the 1950s. You've got espresso and the espresso machine that have just become really popular, and then gelato has just become industrialized and mass-produced. So both were really easily accessible, more so than ever before at the time. As per ritual and habit of many Italians, you walk into a bar in the morning, you order an espresso, maybe something little on the side, a small bowl of gelato, and you can kind of see where these two things got mixed up. Eventually, these two things intertwined to become one thing, its own unique drink or dessert, and that was the birth of the affogato, or at least what we think was. It's highly debated. There isn't much evidence for the origin of the affogato, so nobody can really say for certain, but that's just a guess. Now, the original affogato was pretty basic, and that's what people loved about it. You had a scoop of either vanilla or unflavored gelato in a chilled martini glass or a dessert glass, and then over the top you'd pour an espresso, and that was it. But that isn't the only variation, no. There are countless variations of the affogato, and people have gotten really creative with how they make it and serve it. It's not uncommon for an affogato to contain a half measure of alcohol, be it amaretto, bourbon, rum, coffee liqueur, Baileys. It just adds a whole other dimension of flavour and texture to the dessert. The affogato has had a lot of Western influence, particularly in the modern times. We've had lots of variations and different combinations. To name a couple really popular ones, you've got pistachio, that's a really popular one. Just simple caramel, honeycomb, you name it, there's probably an affogato variation. For toppings and other mix-ins, you've got double cream, you've got wafers, sauces, etc, etc. The list goes on. And aside from what you put in an affogato, you've also got what you serve it in. Serving an affogato in a coupe is a popular option. You've also got espresso cups, flat white cups. You've probably seen those affogatos with the 4 scoops of ice cream around the edges and then the espresso in the middle, really popular. So you can basically prepare your affogato any way you want. I'm going to share with you my preferred way to prepare an affogato. It's pretty traditional and basic, but it tastes great. For the espresso, I prefer to use something that has a little bit less acidity, medium dark roasted, just to give it that kick and espresso flavor. I think the acids in coffee can kind of taste a bit weird with the sweetness of the gelato or ice cream. I like to pull a standard shot, 18 grams in, 36 out. And then for serving, I'm going to be using a stemless martini glass. I think these just look great. I prefer the straight lines and sleek design compared to dessert glasses and coupes and stuff like that. I just prefer that style. It's also small, so it's great for portion control and you can kind of appreciate it more. A single large scoop of gelato or ice cream. Gelato is just absolutely superior to ice cream, but I can't get a hold of any at the moment, so I'm having to resort to using the inferior vanilla flavored ice cream, which isn't a problem, it's still gonna taste great, but if you can get a hold of gelato, use that because it's just the best stuff. I like to pour the espresso around the edges and not over top, so it looks a bit cleaner and just gives it a nice contrast. It just doesn't look very nice when you pour the espresso directly over top because you kind of get that like marbling like weird pale effect. It's just a visual preference thing, you don't have to do that. And then finally, to top it all off, literally, I like to add chocolate shavings of either 85% or higher dark chocolate to the top. Adds, again, visual contrast, and it just tastes great. And then if you want to get really fancy, a little Savoiardi biscuit in the top. And that's how I like to prepare my affogatos. Have you got a preferred way to make an affogato or a favorite variation? What coffee shop have you had the best affogato from? Let me know in the comments. If you liked this video and want to see similar content in the future, subscribe, turn on notifications, give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one.